Hello, welcome to Jack and Associates. My name is Otieno Francisca, and today we want to talk to you about the major tax reforms from 2023 to 2025. But before we do that, let me know that our services to you. We are an audit and tax consultancy firm, and as listed below are our services. Number one, we do tax advisory and consultancy. Number two, we do business processing and outsourcing. We do auditing, we do company secretarial services, and we also do our financial consultancy matters.
So the major tax reforms that have happened recently from 2023 to 2025, we saw the introduction of personal income tax adjustment, when the rate was increased to 32.5% for income earners between 500,000 to 800,000. We saw an introduction of 35% for income earners above 800,000. These are changes which are aimed to increase the revenue from high income earners. We also saw an introduction of the housing levy, which is now mandatory for each and every taxpayer to pay housing levy at a rate of 1.5% for the salaried people. This was introduced to fund the affordable housing project, which is a big pillar of this government. We've also seen an introduction, an increase in the rate of the TOT, which increased from 1% to 3%. The upper threshold for TOT was reduced from 50 million to 25 million, bringing more medium-sized enterprises to the turnover tax bracket. We also saw an introduction of the digital economic taxation, the digital economic industry being targeted, and there was an introduction of a 3% tax that was introduced on income from transfer of exchange of digital assets, including cryptocurrencies and non-fugitive tokens. There was also an introduction of withholding tax on digital content monetization, which was set at 5%, and we have also seen some introduction in the Finance Bill 2025 of introducing withholding tax on digital content creators. We also seen changes on the VAT, and this one changed from the introduction of VAT, an increase from 8% to 16% on petroleum product. That was introduced in Finance Bill 2023. We also saw that there was an introduction of an enhancement of the e-TIMS. E-TIMS was brought on board from January 2024, that all businesses are required to issue e-TIMS invoices, and the regulations which have been put in place. We have seen this regulation being tightened in the recent past, and even on the VAT regulations which are being enacted by Kenya Revenue Authority. And the other thing we also saw is our introduction of withholding tax compliance, which was introduced to be filed and remitted within 5 working days. And we saw last year with the Finance Bill 2024, the famously rejected Finance Bill, we saw the uproar that was brought in book when the President was to sign the Finance Act after it was passed through the Parliament, and we saw the uproar from the public and even the deaths that came in place, and the President declined to assent into that Finance Act 2024. And what we've seen recently with the proposals which are in the Finance Bill 2025 is that the government is seeking to focus more on the fiscal end of the policies, rather than introducing more taxation measures, mostly tightening the loopholes which are there, so that to make sure that it is balancing on collection of taxes, and also managing public expectation. So those are the recent trends that we've seen so far. There's other more that maybe we have not mentioned into this video. Maybe you can follow us through our contacts provided out there for more highlights on this and more information. Thank you very much.